Since I saw you that night in the foreclosed house, your face has been stuck in my head. I have seen it everywhere, awake and asleep, and I can't shove away that picture of you standing over a heap of raw red meat that had been a human being just a few minutes before. Even you have to know it is so fucking wrong. And I keep thinking, who the fuck are you? Maybe, what the fuck? Are you even human? Can someone who does that really get away with walking around in the real world, buying groceries and talking about the weather? I ran from you. I ran from just the sight of you doing what you were doing. But that picture ran with me. And I know I should have done something. But I didn't. And I cannot get it out of my head. And because I ran from you, it seems like I started seeing you everywhere. My whole life, I never see you even once. And now you pop up every time I step out the door. I see you with your kids or out there in the street with your job. And I can't stand it anymore. I'm not stupid. I know it's not an accident, because that kind of coincidence is just impossible. But I didn't want to think about what it meant. Because if I did, I would have to do something about it. And I kept thinking I wasn't ready for that. I mean, my divorce, on top of all the other shitty stuff that keeps happening to me. It seems like it was all too much. And I have to deal with you too. Forget it. Then I see your picture, and it has your name and your job. Your job. I'm thinking, holy Christ, he's a fucking cop? Talk about brass balls. How does he get away with that? And I know right off, no fucking way I can do anything about a guy like you who's a cop too. But I can't stop thinking about it. And the more I think, the more I keep shoving it away, because I've already got way too many problems to have to deal with your kind of shit too. And it just buzzes around and around in my head until I think I'm totally gonna freak and I want to run for it. But there's no place to run. And I can't avoid dealing with you anymore. Because now I know who you are and where you work. And I got no more excuses. And it just piles up and whirls around in my head and making me feel fucking nuts. And then, all of a sudden, it's almost like a switch going on in my brain. Click. And I can almost hear a voice saying, "You're looking at this all wrong." Like the priest used to say, every stumbling spot is really a stepping stone if you look at it right. And I think, yeah, this is not another problem. It's an answer. This is a way to make all the other bullshit mean something. To finally bring it all together. And I may not know exactly how to do it just yet. But I know it's right. And I know I can do this. And I will do this. Soon. Because now I know your name.